Hello everyone, how are you all doing? My name is Mary Jane and you're welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be making Gizdodo, and this recipe is super fast and super delicious. Keep watching. So the first thing you need for this recipe is gizzard, and honestly I don't even know what type of gizzard it is. I don't know if it's from turkey or from chicken, but from the size I'm thinking maybe it's probably from turkey because it's quite bigger than the normal chicken gizzard I've seen before. So I don't really think it matters the type of gizzard you use, just make sure you're using gizzard. So I chopped them into not so tiny because I don't really like those tiny bits. So today this one is let's say medium size, and I'm going to be seasoning it with salt, thyme, pepper, curry, ginger, garlic, onion, and seasoning cube. You can season with whatever seasoning you want. Just make sure it's not too concentrated because we're using plantain for this recipe, and that's going to add extra sweetness, and you still have to season your stew base, so you don't want it to be overly sweet. I'm just going to combine it properly, cover and set on the cooker to boil. I'm here to add water to this, so obviously it released some liquid which isn't enough to cook the meat, so I'm going to add some more water, mix it properly to make sure everything is well incorporated, and then I'll cover and let it boil some more. So for my sauce or my stew base, I'm using red bell peppers, onion, tomatoes, cayenne pepper, and scotch bonnet, and I'm going to be roughly blending this my food processor. So when you're done, you should have something like this consistency is perfect. Next on the line is my plantains, and I'm using just 3 plantains for this recipe. Just make sure they are already ripe plantains. Normally you have to slice your plantain into cube-like chunks, just tiny like that, but I really don't like cutting my plantains for this recipe in tiny bits. I want to see the plantain in the plate. I really don't like when you finish frying and cooking and everything is just looking tiny. So mine is going to be sliced in this, let's say, rectangular chunks because this isn't square. So I'm done slicing. I'm just going to transfer into the plate and set aside. So now you can see my gizzard is ready. It's properly cooked, it's soft enough, and this tasted really delicious. So I'm going to go ahead to fry my plantains, and to do that I'm adding some vegetable oil to a pot, just about enough for me to fry my plantains. Once the oil gets hot, I'm going to pour in my plantains. So you want to use ripe plantains for this recipe, like I said earlier, because it adds to the taste and then the appearance as well. So you want to fry your plantain until they are golden brown like this. I'll be golden yellow. Is this golden brown or golden yellow? I don't know. Just fry your plantains to look like this, and you take it off the pan. So not all of this plantain made it to the final dish. I had some. I can't be the only one who does that in the kitchen, so don't judge. Now I am frying my gizzard, and you don't have to fry this. You can also grill it if you want. It's your choice. So once it turns brown like this, I'm just going to take it off the pan. This is how I want the gizzard to look brown and medium in size. So once I'm done frying, I'm just going to take out a little oil from the one I used in frying, add some onion, and then I'll go in with my pepper mix. So we won't be frying this stew for too long because we don't want it to be too dry. To season my sauce, I'll be using seasoning cube, thyme, and salt. I'm just going to mix it properly. Like I said earlier, you don't need too much seasoning for this recipe. We've seasoned our meat, so you want to be careful when seasoning this sauce so that your seasoning doesn't become too overwhelming for the dish. So if you've watched this video to this point, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Subscribe to this channel if you've not done that already. Thank you. So I'll be adding my gizzard once my sauce is ready, because I want the gizzard to soak in some of that deliciousness from the sauce, and also to make it a little soft. You know, after frying it's a little dry, so I'm just going to let it, you know, simmer for a while before adding my plantains, and then you combine. Once you're done combining, just let it simmer for a few seconds. You can enjoy this the way it's looking like this without doing any other extra thing to it, but I will be going extra because I want the food to look more pretty. And to do that, I'll be adding bell peppers, onion, and carrots, just to give it that pop of color. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. So I'm just going to pour that in. The fact that I have different colors in these veggies is just exciting to see. I have purple, green, red, yellow, orange. It's just looking beautiful. You don't have to do this, but then why wouldn't you want to do it? I don't know. Why wouldn't you want to add veggies to give it that pop of color? So after pouring in my vegetables, this is what it looks like. It tasted delicious. You can have this with rice. You can have it like this as a meal. You can have it with rice. You can have it with pasta, noodles, whatever you prefer. It's your choice. It's your food. It's your decision to make. I hope you enjoyed watching this video just like I enjoyed creating the video. Please tell me what you think about this recipe in the comment section. I would really love to read your feedbacks. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. I love you guys so much. See you in my next one. Bye.